8:12 a.m. Woke up at about 7:30. I was chilling in bed. But right now, day 2 of retirement. Bit sick, sternum's a bit sore, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and I'm gonna do a few things today. Get dog food for these guys. And I realized I can't start up my laptop or anything because I left the charger in the room with Yana. And she's using the bathroom and she doesn't like me to be in there while she's doing that, so I'm filming this. Thoughts about things. Yeah, do some dog training while we live. Hell. Oh yes. We got what we were after. We're getting what we're after by moving here because people are much more entrepreneurial. They have that initiative that follows through here, which is a big reason we wanted to come here. That's fun. That drive is different than in person. Sit. 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 Teaching them to sit and stay there as well. Jump! Yes. Good boys. Here, Zeke. Up. Here. Jump! Good boys. Jump! Oh, what's up? It's still day 2. I'm sitting here in my underwear. The body's feeling a little bit off, but I'm very excited. I woke up today, rather. Very excited. I think I may have already said this. I'm going to put you on top of this little Christmas tree to be able to see me. It's also the 14th today, so Valentine's Day. I'm gonna make something for Yana. She's got a call from 4 to 7. And she loves pink. And people normally give flowers. But I know that love language thing is like words of affirmation. So she loves cards. And flowers are nice. But she doesn't like the way they smell and the fact they die and they're just like a big liability. So I'm going to go buy some pink paper and make her pink flowers and some kind of makeshift thing so that she can keep it on her desk and I'll write stuff inside the flowers or on that. So that's when she's got calls from 4 to 7. I'll go do that because I was going to go get the stuff earlier today. But she came with me because she wanted to hang out. So I was like, I can't go buy it now. She doesn't really like surprises too much either, but I'm going to do that. And look into making her something nice as well. Like some food or something with some Valentine's Day thing. I don't know, I just enjoy doing that kind of thing. We're not too big on celebrating stuff, but I enjoy it. Yeah. So, right now, just felt a little bit off so far today, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm just gonna make some top of funnel content, well, because obviously I enjoy what I do, so I'm more enthusiastic now, like I've said in the reels, to make this kind of content and just push harder. I'm like, wow, what a gift. I'm gonna help more people do this now. So it's like I'm just gonna make some top of funnel stuff right now, put some videos together in a fun way. Just, because I know that kind of stuff works and I enjoy it. So, just looking for it all. Oh yeah, some videos of Timmy and Zeke being funny. And just keep making content. And then we're going to go to the gym later. And I remembered I need to do this as well. Well, I want to do it. I want to document. I'm going to start editing this stuff, but that's the whole reason I continue to document this stuff and document it in the first place. I was like, to show the journey, and now I feel like we're just ramping up. Even though I'm retired, Yana said I'm fully taking advantage of that retired life, and I am. I'm not doing much, but I'm more fired up. Calling it now. Just coming from this place, utilising the skills that I have and that going to end up making more this year than I have in all of my previous years of business combined. Just because I love it. So I'm very excited. I'll do that. And yeah, I mean, that's part of what this is. Just calling our shot with these things, hey? Living it up. Oh, getting a little bit leaner as well. Should we do a little physique up there? Yeah, probably a good idea. Just poop my guts out. Because just feeling the tiniest bit off. It was a big weekend, a lot of driving and all that. But feeling much better. Body's coming good. Oh, belly's a bit full. Been eating. This is not a full proper one, but you know, we get what we get. I'll shut this so you get. It's like a white, clear background, easier to see on. So we're talking about stuff. Come a bit closer, let's see how it all looks. Man, alright, let's see how tight these lats are. Loosen the shoulders a bit. Oh man, I can really feel that in there. I might as well hit a couple of these. One of these. Probably shouldn't do this when I need to pee, but that's alright. That's how you know it'll be even better when I don't need to pee and all that. Anyway. I kind of need a toilet. Alright, so I just did a huge dump. Oh, you see how empty my stomach is now? But I was thinking, oh, my YouTube's playing in my ear. I really have always enjoyed, and I'm going to lean into this, is why I'm explaining all this. I've always really enjoyed making content that makes you feel something. And I feel that, or I believe that is one of the strongest forms of content, whether that's you feeling motivation, hope, negativity. That's the stuff that works and gains a lot of traction because it can resonate with other people, inspire them, or speak to them where they're at. And for me, I'm very excited because you get to choose your message. I feel like I've always been a pretty positive guy. Obviously, you have to address negative things, but the feeling that I am committed to invoking for others, because I feel like I've always been like this, is not one of despair or like kind of like hope core on TikTok is a lot of what you see, but I don't want it to. For me personally, I find it's nice to tune into those, but hope core is a bit self-serving or like, oh, woe is me kind of thing. It's maybe I'm wrong for doing this, but I lump them kind of in the same category. Camera ran out of space, but we're here. So hope core. I like the idea of it, and basically the emotion that I want to elicit or the feeling I want my content to have is like content that makes me feel, but the feeling that I really want to have is like a positive brand essentially. And so it's like positivity and hope and like, yes, things can be better, but like a pragmatic or a practical approach to that as well. Like essentially seek God, seek out the right people in your life, better yourself as well. Don't just complain about it. So it's like, yes, things are bad and kind of thing, but in a way that calls people forward, not just makes them feel bad. I don't want to like bully people and have that kind of controversial brand for the sake of it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be dedicated to now. Not to necessarily say that I'm so great and all this, but I feel like I've lived a very privileged life. So far, like I'm very privileged to be in the position that I'm in. But I do also acknowledge that it has all been intentional. It's all been by design, in essence, like by my own choice as well. So obviously I'm blessed by God to be able to live a life like this, but I also had to choose that life. And I think that that's a really powerful message to have, and that I want to share, like sharing my own experience, not being like, oh, I'm so great and this and that. Although one thing, anyway, but I just want to help people in that way, encourage them to do better for themselves, to find God, essentially, because that is, it might not seem like it, but I feel like if I can ultimately be a part of bringing people closer to God, that's the mission, that's the purpose, and my specialty for that isn't necessarily ministry, but being open about it when I talk about my journey and the things that I've done, and like, ran out of space again, but this time I'm just going to get straight to it. The quote that I wanted to share, or I was thinking about in the shower, was, behind every great man are those that built him. So that's one of the reels that I'm making now, which I'm very excited for. And I know that this is going to get out to the right people and they'll find it. Because I also know how to use content. It's not like I'm just taking stabs in the dark all the time. I have these skills that I'm privileged enough to have in my possession. So it's my duty, essentially. It is my imperative to distill these skills to other people, if they so choose to. And for me, that's basically like understanding how fulfilling life is with God, and seeking God, the pursuit, and the struggles that come with that as well, and building your foundation more and more on God. And the greatest privileges I have in my life are to have completely built a life on things that I'm passionate about, my work, my family, and how the greatest privilege I have is to be a husband and ultimately to be a leader. So I feel it's my imperative to document all of this stuff, share with you guys, share the journey, even recalling what happened. And that's it. So you're going to see a lot more of that in the what we did today side of things. It's back, baby. Anyway. It's busy, gotta edit now, bye. Yo, we at the gym. Pulled up, boom, here we are on the trail, and then I'm going to go make Giannis stuff. Between sets, I'm going to figure out what I want to make for her. But I think I've said it before. Something I like doing when I am driving to the gym, because it kind of negates having to warm up, is I like blast the heater, because part of a good warm up is like the ramp principle. Raise your body temperature, activate the specific neural patterns that you're going to use. Ramp, raise, active, mobilize, and potentiate. Wow, I'm surprised I remember that, but hey, mnemonics. People learn well with mnemonics. So mobilize the things and potentiate. So I do the amp bit, the activate, mobilize, potentiate, by doing the first exercise. I'll just get in there and like do that set, because it's like, that's how you're gonna do it. That's how you're gonna move best, is you're gonna warm up best by doing this thing specifically. I have a very similar approach for sparring, hitting the bag, I guess. It's very much like warm up for the thing by doing the thing, because I don't like doing a bunch of mobility stuff before I get into it. I just want to get into the meat and potatoes and then get in the flow of it, be there for the stuff I like, and then once I'm in that flow, then I do a little bit of mobility, flexibility stuff afterwards, especially as of late, just because it's good, and I do that throughout the day anyway. Just keep the body moving, keep active. Also, nowadays I'm setting a higher step goal for myself. I think I'll get up to 20,000 steps a day, just to make sure that I stay active, because obviously being retired now, it's pretty easy just to sit and chill. But I think I'm going to be way better off just keeping active with it. So, should be good. I love this gym. It's so friendly. I've met some good people. Someone kicked my camera over when I was in a couple of days ago, but it's because it was in the middle of like, kind of like to the side of a walkway. He was super nice about it. He apologized profusely, and I was like, nah man, I'm sorry for putting the camera in the way. So he was super chill. And then I actually saw him in the car park afterwards. He was driving, he was leaving as well, and just in his car, he's like, oh, sorry about your camera again, man. And had a little bit of joke around being like, you shouldn't have put it there. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. We'd already talked about it in the gym. Yeah, it was chill. And man, I just like met so many nice people on my first day here, which is really cool. Like, it's really got that vibe. I don't think I've ever been to a gym this friendly before. Even like martial arts gyms, that I normally try to be that person at martial arts gyms. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like to get in there and train. I feel like I had a point. Anyway, here to train. You want to make it as accessible as possible. So for me, I do the raise part on the way over in the car. So I have the heater on. I warm up in the car. I actually normally have my jumper on. Oh, perfect, it's here. I have my hoodie, which I feel like the simpler you can make things, the more likely it is to get done. So I also use my jumper as my gym towel. So here we go, boom, jump run. And I made a little edit before this because I'm so glad that I'm back into editing. Like I said a little earlier in this one, I want to make stuff that evokes positive emotions and positive action as well. I just feel like that's one of my specialties. So I made like an audio attachment thing because it's from Attack on Titan, but it's a little thing I saw on TikTok where they kind of mixed one of the songs, Calling Out Your Name, and some of the stuff, but it was only like a 10-second sample of it, but I had the rest of the song. I found it on YouTube and downloaded it, and this is what I love about doing stuff myself. I don't have to be like, oh, I wish there was an edit. I'm just like, I'll just make it. So I spend a lot of time like going over, syncing up the audio, and then I made a little edit for it. But this is the sound. I'll just play it. Hopefully it's allowed to play. I mean, the song's on YouTube, so we'll see. But hi. お前が言った通り、これは自由の奴隷だ。So I made a little Instagram edit to go with that. Fancy. I won't play it again, but that's probably going to be on repeat on my headphones now in the gym, which I'm very excited for now. So let's get in there. I better keep my headphones off because I have to talk to them when I get in. See you in there. This is the film setup. I forgot my tripod. High-tech stuff. This feels pretty solid, so see if we can full stack it. Don't know if you can see it, but my head bumps into this, so besides the fear of decapitation, it doesn't feel too bad. Dun 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 dun. Always wants to follow me into the garage. Alright. Just doing a little wrap up. Day 2 of retirement. I did it. I did the thing. So I'll put some there. Spent like an hour and a half to 2 hours doing the origami. That's fun. I enjoy that. Probably gonna do more of that. Well, I am gonna do more of that. And then we went and got some ice cream. Anna's doing some shopping. She has a stylist as well, because she's fancy. And just to document it, an approach, I saw this guy was talking about how it's kind of like he and his dog are just like in it together and learning. So there's no dominance or anything with his approach. He's just very like, we're just chilling together, you know, learning stuff, letting his dog take in life and enjoy that, and like doting on the dog, being really loving, and just like not seeing that need to try and assert dominance. And I was like, I'm going to try that with Timmy. I liked his reasoning. Followed him on Instagram. And it seems to be working really well. Talk very lovey-dovey to him. Timmy, stop that, buddy. Stop licking your yeasty paws. Timmy. Timmy. That one I understand though. But even with him barking at other dogs and people, now just massaging Yana before bed. Back massage. And Zeke's about to come back in. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. Hey, what's up, big man? Hello. What's up? Did you poo? Did you poo or something? Ooh. Yeah. I'll put a little video in it of it as well, but really I should film on this one day, hopefully can capture it. But when we've got the clear skies and that in our rumpus or our sunroom, the view is crazy. Let me see if I can. Nah, it's on my Instagram story, so I'll probably stitch it over this. But it looks so good. It looks like, let me check his butthole for poo. It looks like an anime. Just unreal. This is living, Barry. That's really being rich. Having, not the butthole, but this. And the beautiful views. And this beautiful view. And this beautiful view. Oh, what you sniffing? You're being sniffed. What's up, buddy? What are you thinking about? What's up? Half on the bed. Oh, coming up. What is it? What is it? You just coming to lie with us? Come on. Come here. Okay. Just feeling my belly. Timmy, stop it. Timmy! Timmy! Yeah, I can hear you. Timmy! I can still hear you. Yeah, I know, good boy. Okay, good boy. Alright. Just waiting for Zeke to settle down, but I can massage whilst he's doing that. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you sniffing? You want me to put it away? Oh! Snotted in my face. Alright. What is it, buddy? Maybe you just want a little pet? Yeah, I'll put the camera away now. Hey. Hey. I can still see you. We're gonna go to the vet for your little potential yeast infection. I gotta book my follow-up doctor appointment as well. Settled in now. Okay, he doesn't like the camera off. Someone's coming. Okay, that's enough. Get out of our private life.